big parts of this country, you're probably experiencing snowstorms, ice storms, really cold weather's coming. And so that's kind of what I'm going to go over is my cold weather gear right now. And I think this kind of gear would work in pretty much anywhere Midwest to the Southeast. So the three things that I was looking for was lightweight, super compact, but not bulky. I don't like bulk. I want to have my dexterity. I don't look like the abominable snowman. I don't look like the little brother from the Christmas Story where I can't move. My arms are out here. I feel like I'm wearing this big giant suit. So these are three items that are light, packable, and they keep you warm. So those are three super important parts to me. I've got other pieces of clothing also that I picked up thanks to my wonderful wife that she's gotten me for Christmas that I'm going to be trying out over the next few weeks and adding to this system. So hopefully by the end of the year, I'll have a lot of different reviews on this stuff and how they kind of work and combine together. But these three items are the ones that I'm going to be testing out over the next few weeks now that we're about to get some really cold weather down here in the South. We're looking at low teens, possible single digits. Highs in the 20s and 30s, so you're not going to get that warm up during the day. So I'm going to be testing these over the next few weeks to see just how they hold up. But right now, these three items offer that. They're low bulk, easy packability, super light, so I'm not carrying in a bunch of stuff, and they have kept me super warm. So these are three items: pants, a jacket, puffy jacket, and a pullover that I can layer up where either to the stand or where as a layering system. Once I get to the stand, they've kept me dry, warm, and comfortable, quiet, soft, and warm. So I'm not having to wear a whole lot of stuff. I'm not having to bulk up. So I'm about to break them down, show you exactly what I'm wearing. But what I was looking for was something that was light and not bulky and quiet. So quiet, super light, not bulky, and easy to pack. So first thing I'm going to show you here is a QU Super Down LT jacket. When you take this thing out of the bag, when they ship it to you, you feel it and you think there's no way that this thing will keep me warm. This thing is super warm. It is a low loft puffy. It actually, a lot of these puffies, they say they're packed down to themselves and things like this, and this one literally will. It's got its own bag within the built within the jacket itself that you can pack this thing down into, and it will pack down to literally nothing. This thing weighs 8 ounces. With a thin or a medium weight merino base layer, and I'll wear that in and just pack this in, put it in my backpack. Comes out super quick. Like I said, I'm not having to fool with keeping up with the bag to roll it up into. Pop this on, just that base layer. If it's 25 and up, I'll probably just have on a merino or wicking merino base layer. And this, 25 and up, that's what I've been wearing. It's quiet, doesn't make a whole lot of sound. So for 25 and up temperatures, and as long as you're not getting up into the upper 60s, you can pretty much roll with it. It gets a little bit of air in it, lofts right back up, but it's not like a heavy loft where you feel like you're wearing this big bulky abominable snowman outfit. So I love it, and it's like 8 ounces. This thing weighs 8 ounces, so it is super compact, super light, and it keeps you super warm. They also make a pro version of this. It is got a little more loft to it, and it's rated for a little colder weather. I think it's rated down into the upper teens, maybe the low teens, something like that. Down low, these are the Numa Alpha Vertex pants. They're fleece lined. The one thing I like about these, a lot of them have the zippers all the way up. A lot of them do that so you can slip them on and off. So if you want to wear a base layer pants, you can just slip these over the top of them. If it's really cold, that gives you that extra layer of warmth. So if you're walking into the stand, same thing. You're wearing a base layer, something that you can walk to the stand in and not sweat. If you got a long walk, you're going to be exertion, you're going to be perspiring. These pack up. I think these weigh 20 ounces, so they're super light. Again, with this and this, if you're wearing them in as something you're going to put on, you're looking at 8 to 30 ounces, so under 2 pounds, I'm sorry. Yeah, so you're looking at under 2 pounds with these two pieces, okay? So you wear your base layer in, you wear these two on, slip them on. Once you get in the stand, you're set. I like it also because the zippers also zip from the top down, okay? So what I found is I can walk into the stand in the 30s with these on and just move these zippers down, and even with a thin base layer, merino base layer underneath, that allows that heat to escape. So as you're walking, you know, I'll just zip them down to my knee, and with that base layer on underneath, it lets all that heat that's been trapped in your legs as you're walking escape. Get to the stand, zip them right up, you're good to go. The next piece is for those super cold days, and this is the QU Encounter 290 fleece. I got it in a 3/4 zip hoodie. You can get it in a sweatshirt, or you can get it in a full zip. I like the 3/4 zips in my fleeces. It's just one of those things I prefer. But what I'll do with this, when it's super cold, it got down to 17 a few weeks ago. Wore my middleweight merino base layer in. Pack this up. This weighs 8 ounces. This right here weighs 13 ounces. If it's super cold, let's say it's down in the teens, low teens, you just slip this on. What I like about this, once you get it on, it doesn't compress the loft. I got a 1 size up, so I'm normally a 2X. I got this in a 3X. My wife actually got this for me. Appreciate that. Super warm. 3X. So shout out to my wife. She picked this up for me. Awesome. She did an awesome job. Love it. One thing I like about it, it doesn't compress the puffy underneath. So I got one. When I told her what I wanted, I told her 1 size up. So this is a 3X. And I knew what I was going to do it for, is do that layering. So the other morning, 17 degrees, I wore my middleweight merino base layer in. I packed both of these up. I wore these pants in with a thin, my lightweight merino base layer underneath my pants. Zippers down, walked in, didn't sweat, perfectly fine. Got to the stand, slipped this on, slipped this over it, toasty. Wind started blowing, I stayed comfy. The Encounter 290 fleece from QU. The puffy is a Super Down LT from QU. I also make a Super Down Pro, so depending on where you're at, look at that. And the Alpha Vertex fleece line pants from Numa. These are the 3 pieces that I'm relying on to keep me warm over the next few weeks. These things have been staples of the QU and the Numa line for years, so they're probably not going to be changing anything to them. So I'm looking forward to using this the rest of the year and going into next season. I know I don't have to worry about purchasing new hunting clothes that'll keep me warm. I've already got my setup, so I'm good to go for years to come. These are items that will last for years and years and years. So I'm not having to rotate and use and buy new gear every other year. So again, this is the QU Super Down LT, QU Encounter 290 fleece, Numa Alpha Vertex pants. So I appreciate you guys watching. Good luck out there the rest of the year, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.